California wildfires have devastated countless communities, and even the rich and famous haven't been spared. Many celebrities have lost their multimillion-dollar mansions, irreplaceable memorabilia, and personal belongings in these deadly blazes. While they may have the means to rebuild, the emotional toll and destruction serve as a reminder that natural disasters don't discriminate. In this video, there are some of the most well-known celebrities and actors who lost their homes to the raging California wildfires. 1. Miley Cyrus. Malibu mansion reduced to ashes. Miley Cyrus and her then-fiancé Liam Hemsworth lost their $2.5 million Malibu home in the Woolsey fire of 2018. The pop star expressed her heartbreak on social media, sharing that while the house was gone, she was grateful that her loved ones and pets were safe. The fire destroyed the entire structure, leaving only a love sign standing in the rubble. Despite the loss, Cyrus remained positive, later donating to wildfire relief efforts and rebuilding her home. 2. Gerard Butler. Left with nothing but rubble, actor Gerard Butler took to social media to share the devastation after his home was burned down in the Woolsey fire. His once beautiful property in Malibu was reduced to ashes, and he posted a heartbreaking image of himself standing in front of the remains. Butler described the experience as heartbreaking, but he also praised the firefighters for their bravery. Like many other affected celebrities, he used his platform to raise awareness about fire safety and disaster preparedness. 3. Robin Thicke. Destroyed home. But a grateful heart. Singer Robin Thicke and his partner, April Lovegeary, lost their Malibu home in the Woolsey fire as well. The couple had to evacuate quickly, leaving behind many personal belongings that were ultimately destroyed. While the loss was painful, Thicke later revealed that he was simply grateful that his family made it out unharmed. The couple later rebuilt their home, but the trauma of that day still lingers. 4. Neil Young. A repeat victim of wildfires. Legendary musician Neil Young has lost homes to California wildfires more than once. His Malibu house was destroyed in the Woolsey fire, and he didn't hold back his frustration about the increasing frequency of these blazes. Young has been vocal about climate change and its role in worsening wildfires, criticizing government responses and urging action to prevent future catastrophes. 5. Camille Grammer. Home engulfed in flames. Reality TV star Camille Grammer, known from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, lost her Malibu home in the 2018 Woolsey fire. Just days before the fire, she had married David C. Meyer, only to return home and find it completely destroyed. Grammer shared photos of the charred remains on Instagram, expressing sadness but also gratitude that her family was safe. 6. Shannon Doherty. Fire survivor turned advocate actress Shannon Doherty, best known for Beverly Hills 90210, lost her home in the Woolsey fire. The experience was devastating, especially as she was also battling health issues at the time. However, Doherty became an advocate for wildfire victims, speaking out about the struggles of rebuilding and navigating insurance claims. She later shared her personal journey of recovering from the loss while also battling cancer. 7. Orlando Bloom. Fire danger. Too close for comfort. Orlando Bloom's home was nearly destroyed by the Woolsey fire. While it didn't completely burn down, the surrounding area was heavily damaged, and he was forced to evacuate. He posted haunting images of the smoke-covered streets, reminding people of the dangers of wildfires. Bloom later invested in better fireproofing measures for his home, but the experience served as a wake-up call. 8. Martin Sheen. Evacuated and stranded. Veteran actor Martin Sheen didn't just lose his home, he was temporarily stranded when the Woolsey fire spread rapidly. The West Wing star and his wife had to seek shelter on the beach after being forced to evacuate. Their home suffered significant damage, and Sheen later spoke about how terrifying the ordeal was. The experience motivated him to raise awareness about emergency preparedness. 9. April Lovegeary. Emotional loss in the fires. Robin Thicke's partner, April Lovegeary, openly shared her heartbreak over losing their home in the Woolsey fire. The model had lived there for years, and seeing everything burn down was devastating. She later posted pictures of the ruins, encouraging her followers to support firefighters and relief efforts. 10. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Home nearly destroyed. Although Kanye West and Kim Kardashian didn't lose their entire home, they came dangerously close. Their Hidden Hills mansion was in the direct path of the Woolsey fire, and they had to hire private firefighters to save it. Their efforts also helped protect neighboring homes. But the close call was a stark reminder of how unpredictable wildfires can be. 11. Lady Gaga. Fire forced her to evacuate. Lady Gaga's Malibu home was at risk during the Woolsey fire, and she had to evacuate. Although her home ultimately survived, she shared emotional moments on social media, offering support to others who had lost everything. Gaga later visited evacuation centers, bringing food and comfort to those affected. 12. Jessica Simpson. Family forced to flee. Jessica Simpson and her family had to evacuate their home when wildfires threatened their neighborhood. Although their property was spared, the experience was terrifying. Simpson later shared how stressful it was to gather personal belongings and leave everything behind, not knowing if they would return to a house still standing. 13. Pierce Brosnan. Home damaged in fire. James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan's Malibu home suffered fire damage in the Woolsey fire. Although it wasn't completely destroyed, the property was severely impacted, and he had to spend months restoring it. Brosnan later called for better fire prevention measures, emphasizing the need for climate action. 14. Liam Hemsworth. A personal loss in Malibu. Liam Hemsworth, like his then-fiancée Miley Cyrus, lost his Malibu home in the Woolsey fire. He shared heartbreaking images of the aftermath. With only a few metal structures remaining, Hemsworth used the moment to raise awareness about the importance of supporting firefighters and helping those who lost their homes. 15. Ellen DeGeneres. Montecito home damaged by mudslides after fires. Ellen DeGeneres. Montecito home was affected not only by fires but also by the devastating mudslides that followed. The fires stripped the land of vegetation, making it prone to massive landslides when heavy rains came. Her property suffered damage, and she later donated to disaster relief efforts to help other victims. The ongoing wildfire crisis and California wildfires in California have become an annual nightmare, fueled by climate change, droughts, and strong winds. Even the wealthiest celebrities with high-tech security and fireproofing measures have been unable to escape the destruction. While many of these stars were able to rebuild, thousands of regular citizens were left homeless, struggling to recover. The impact of these fires extends far beyond Hollywood, affecting firefighters, wildlife, and entire communities. As wildfires continue to worsen, experts emphasize the importance of fire preparedness, better land management, and addressing climate change. Organizations like the Red Cross, California Fire Foundation, and various local relief funds work tirelessly to help those in need. But the battle against wildfires is far from over. No amount of wealth can fully protect against the power of nature. These celebrities may have had the resources to rebuild, but their losses serve as a powerful reminder of the dangers that wildfires pose to everyone. The increasing frequency and severity of these fires highlight the urgent need for better fire prevention measures and climate action. For those who have been affected, rebuilding takes time, but their resilience continues to inspire. Whether through donations, awareness campaigns, or first-hand stories, these stars have used their platforms to shed light on the devastating reality of California wildfires.